Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good day and welcome to the show. Listen, I'm glad to have you guys here on this. Today is Monday, the 8th of June, 2020. And, I'm going to try to explain to you guys quickly what the situation in the world we find ourselves in the United States and up here in Canada, too. The central banks of the world now cannot stop the printing process of creating new money creation. The reason why is because the system is entirely over-leveraged with debt. And to try to run the system in a normal way, have normal interest rate policy, where you have a normalized interest rate of around 5 to 7%, is impossible now. In fact, we've gotten to a point where without this new money creation coming in, massive amounts of it, the system will completely and utterly collapse. But at the same time, if we keep up this money creation, we're on our way to hyperinflation. And so what's happened is world central banks now are trapped. They have to keep producing the money. The money's going into a liquidity trap. Massive amounts of it. And heaven help us all when the money starts to actually function in a way because of the multiplier. The central banks can create the money from debt, but then the multiplier comes into action with the regular banking system, because they can take that money, then they can multiply it up to 10 times what it is. So if the Fed creates a new $1 trillion, they can create 10 trillion more. And whenever you get an overabundance of something, it starts to lose its value. This has been the case all the way through human history, and it's not going to stop. And when you get an overabundance of fiat currencies, eventually they're going to start to lose their value at a faster and faster pace. And when that happens, then investors and savers get frightened, and they start to purchase things as fast as they can to try to get their money into something of value. And this creates a self-perpetuating cycle that none of the central banks can fight against, this cycle, once it actually starts, because then creating money only makes it worse. It fuels it. And, we still have a little bit of deflation going on because of what happened with the crisis, with the disease. But, the economy, as it starts to warm up again, the bankers might loosen credit again. They tighten credit, by the way. This is the reason why we had the repo market blow up. The banks started to tighten credit. Well, the banks might actually start to loosen credit again. And the thing about it is when the velocity of money starts to pick up from this situation, we're going to see the dollar move into hyperinflation. It's just a matter of time now at this point, and I cannot begin to tell you how destructive that is. And what are we going to do to stop it? There's nothing we can do. The dollar's lost like 98% of its purchasing power in the past 100 years. And so there's only 2% left, and they're whittling away at that really fast. You're going to see prices start to move upwards now on a lot of items, because we're just caught we're caught in a trap here, and there's no way out. They can prolong it, kick the can down the road, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to kick the can until there's no more road to kick it down, and then we're in for it. So that's where we're at, guys. Just a little wake up to let you guys know where we're at in the system of things. Okay, so let's get started. Let's open up the charts right here and take a look at what's going on. Silver price is up 12 cents today. Now, see, this is not surprising. Actually, what's surprising is that the silver price is not $200 right now. That's what's surprising, considering what the trap the Fed's in, and what the ultimate solution to all of this is going to be. Let's take a look at gold. 1692 today. It's up $8. But you know, it's moved up a little bit. We'll take it. We'll take it. Cryptocurrency, 275.3 billion. Bitcoin dominance is 64.8%. So Bitcoin's not really going anywhere lately. It's at 96.95 today. It's kind of like going along sideways right now. Cryptocurrencies, you know. But, you know, just because the price is going sideways doesn't mean that cryptocurrency itself isn't growing. It's been growing since day one. Since the first day it came into the scene, it's been growing because it's a new revolutionary technology, a way of transferring money. It's the Internet of Things, you know, it's the Internet of Money. And this is leading the way. This new technology. It's unbelievable technology if you really look into it, you know. Let's take a look now at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. 27,397. It's up 286 points on the day. You know, it's an overvalued stock market. What else can I say? You know, and it's perched up at unbelievably high prices. But if they hyperinflate the dollar, yeah, it could go higher. You know? But it's going to be priced in dollars that'll be on their way to becoming worthless. I'm going to tell you right now, the biggest value out there, I think, and this is my own personal opinion, it's not financial advice or anything like that, but in my own opinion, I think that the biggest value out there, if you want to buy something, if you want to buy something, especially something that's going to preserve your purchasing power, is silver and gold, but silver primarily. Okay, you know, I've been talking for a long time about how silver and gold ratio is out of whack. It's starting to move a little bit. It's going to move a lot more, you know, in the next 6 months, I think. Okay, let's take a look now at crude oil. It's down $1.27 on the day. 38.28 for today. U.S. Treasuries. Now, yesterday we were seeing the yields rise. They were rising significantly. Today they're starting to fall again on the long end. You know, we got a fairly substantial fall on the U.S. 10-year today, of 3.1 basis points at 87.87. That's where it is. So it's like just over 3/4 of a point. It's at 0.87, and the U.S. 30 years at 1.66, and it's fallen just over about 1.5 basis points on the U.S. 30 year. So yields are falling a little bit today. U.S. dollar index 96.79, and the dollar's down just a little bit. It's down 0.15 or 0.15%. This is just the start, it says here. U.S. bankruptcies are soaring 48% in May, the most since the financial crisis. You know what? It's going to get worse. And it's going to outstrip the financial crisis of 2008. Well, you can kind of take a look here on this chart. You can see it's just going up. It's going off the scale. You know, bankruptcies and everything. It's going from liquidity to a solvency issue. Okay, listen, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Give me a thumbs up because those thumbs up are important to my channel. And we'll catch you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.